Yerp. What's happening? It's Chris Hall here. I need everybody within the sound of my voice to follow me on Instagram at Chris Hall ATL. Once you get there, please click that link in the bio. That sends you to my YouTube page, The Chris Hall Show. Subscribe to that. That's where all this content lives. On YouTube. Subscribe. Also click the notification bell so you're notified whenever I drop some new content. Man, oh man. I had me a long weekend. I had some of my partners come in town and we partied, as you may have seen. Listen, I'm really bad at like being in the club and then recording stuff. I be having a good time. I'm sorry. Should have been there. It's a great time. I will say this. I did vow to never buy a bottle in the club again. Do y'all know that we make like a $300 plus investment? $300 investment in a $40 bottle of alcohol. Can you believe that? I'm gonna say that again to those in the back. We invest $300 in a $40 bottle of alcohol. I mean, I did it all weekend, but still, it's just ridiculous. I said, man, you know what? I'm not going to buy a bottle again because we had some of the weakest sections that I've ever spent my hard-earned money on. Honestly, the worst. But we had a great time. To be honest, me and my guys, man, we could just ride in the car all day and have a great time. If you've ever been around us, man, we are some of the funniest people that you have met. We're gonna make you laugh all day, all night long. We have a blast, man. It was fun, but we are back. We are here. Oh man, today we are talking about what are your intentions in dating? Y'all ever ask somebody that question? What are your intentions? You ever ask that? That should almost be right after the whole age, location, where you're from stuff. Like that should be almost immediate. What are your intentions should be the first conversation that you all have. I bet nobody within the sound of my voice has ever asked somebody what's their intentions from the jump. When I mean jump, I mean immediately. Like, for instance, I come to you, we're in a bar, you're drinking something, maybe a martini, maybe a strawberry margarita, something, and I come over to you, we catch eyes. I say, hey, beautiful, how are you doing? You say, hey, what's going on? I say, what's your name? You say, your name's Kristen. Hey, Kristen, my name's Chris. I was wondering if I could buy you a drink. Maybe after that, I'll get your number. Then after that, I'll take you out on a litany of dates. You say, well. That was a good opening line. Well, Chris, what's your intentions in dating? Boom. There it is. There it is right there. If you ask that from the jump, this dude that just came to get your number will probably pass the fuck out. You're going to see him choke. You're going to see him sweat. And that's when you know he wasn't ready. He was not ready. He was not ready. He doesn't even know what he's there for. Y'all ever did that? This is juice. Y'all ever asked a man what's his intentions before you even released your number? Before you release it, there's a code. The code is, do your intentions match my intentions? Because that's what it's all about. Because check this, and don't think this shit don't happen. If all you want to do is have sex, say that. He may only want to do that as well. If that's your intention, that's what you're trying to do. Forever Chanel, so basically, no men are ready. No men are ready? You crazy as hell. Yeah, if that's your intention, then that's your intention. If your intention is to get married, say it's to get married. So boom. If his intention is just to see what's out there, and your intention is to get married, y'all are not on the same page. You're really not on the same page. Oh, and also, like it said in the post, if you would like to come in and talk to me one-on-one, you can. Just send the invite. It's difficult for me to keep my monologue and answer these, but I will try my very best to do that for y'all. Do your intentions line up? The definition of intentions: an act or instance of determined mentally upon some action or result, purpose or attitude toward effect of one's action or conduct. That is a definition of intention. Now, what I see mainly out here in these streets, I call it cruise control dating. Do y'all know what cruise control dating is? You don't know what it is because I made it up. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Cruise control dating is kind of going with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. So there's levels to dating, right? And I'm gonna walk through all the levels of dating. Level 1, meet Tabitha. Tabitha is 25 years old. Tabitha is what I call just seeing what's out there. Have y'all done that? When someone asks you your intentions, have you said, that's like the I don't know sound. Just seeing what's out there, right? Okay. Does anyone know what that means? I used to be so confused when women tell me I'm just seeing what's out there. Out where? Are you looking into the horizon? Like this? Yelling on top of a mountaintop, ollie ollie oxen free? What the hell is just seeing what's out there? This is what that means. And I know this from experience of meeting these people. It means I'm not ready to date, so I'm just seeing what dating is all about. Tabitha usually is socially awkward. Very socially awkward. They're socially awkward. They're even sexually awkward if you get that far. It's really weird. You know, they don't even, they're very new to dating, or they don't care too much for it. This is Tabitha. Tabitha's socially awkward. Tabitha is also very inconsistent. Tabitha's inconsistent because, like I said before, she's green. She doesn't really know all the ins and outs to this thing called dating. She doesn't know if someone calls you, you probably shouldn't text them back, hey. If someone texts you, you probably shouldn't call them back, hey. Tabitha don't know this. How Tabitha gonna know? Tabitha has no idea. So Tabitha is very inconsistent. Tabitha has a lack of communication as well. Meaning the dialogue is not that, how do I say, intelligent. It's not an intelligent conversation. You all can't communicate effectively even when you do catch up with Tabitha. Because Tabitha, remember, is just seeing what's out there. Tabitha don't care. You think Tabitha give a damn? Tabitha don't care. Tabitha don't care. Tabitha is also inactively dating numerous people. Oh yes. She's seeing what's out there, but she's inactively seeing what's out there because like I said before, Tabitha is socially awkward, inconsistent, but she just wants to make sure when dating comes up, she's at least in the conversation. It's almost like just it's almost like a talking piece. Yeah, it's almost like a talk. I want to make sure that I'm in the race. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm in it, just so I can talk to my friends about it and I can stay in the conversation. Anybody want to date Tabitha? No? All right. She look good now. Cool. Candace. Oh yes. Candace is 28. That's a good age actually. Candace is what I call looking to meet someone and see where it goes. Have y'all said that? Now, Candace is the most common one of all. If I put 5 women in a lineup, 6 of them have said this. This is one of the most common lines that you get in dating. Looking to meet someone and just see where it goes. I'm gonna be honest. Where exactly does it go? This shit here usually goes straight to the bedroom because you've not made any expectation for anything. I mean nothing. You're just see where it goes. Idris, thank you, bro. I'ma just see where it goes. Where is it going? Usually it's going nowhere. So I'm not sure how you're seeing how it goes if you don't know the destination. Where what goes? Where? Where are we going? Candace is usually actively, in contrary to Tabitha, Candace is actively dating numerous people. Actively. Jerry, appreciate that, bro. Candace is actively dating people, numerous people. So with that, she's going to have very spotty communication. So it's a little bit better than our friend Tabitha up top. Candace is going to have spotty communication. Now, due to the fact that Candace has spotty communication and is dating numerous people, you're not going to be able to catch Candace, okay? Candace is going to be moving and grooving. Candace either going to be at work, Candace is going to be working on her business, and she's going to be dating actively numerous. She's juggling around. Candace is doing her damn thing, okay? You text Candace at 7, she texts you back at 3:30 p.m. You hear me? Candace ain't fucking around. This is your modern woman right here, Candace. If you ever run into Candace, you know what to expect. Don't say I ain't tell you. I let you know for free. I ain't even dropped the Cash App. This is Candace. Beware of Candace. But Candace is cool though, depending on what you're looking for. Now we have Brittany. Brittany is 31. Brittany is what I call looking to date, right? Brittany is looking to date. Now, this person has opened up her schedule and is prepared to go on all the dates in the world. She is ready to go. So she has passed the stage of Tabitha, also passed the stage of Candace, and now we have Brittany. Brittany is looking to date. She's ready to go. She's opened up a 9 to 12 slot every day of the week just so she's free in case a suitable man comes her way, asks for her number, and also asks her on a date. So she would say, oh, I'm free tomorrow. So you were like, damn, fuck, you so free. Brittany is always free. She's ready. Brittany is ready to go on these dates. She's already seen what's out there. She's went on the mountaintop. She's seen what's out there with Tabitha. She started opening up slots for multiple people like Candace. Now Brittany is opened up her whole schedule and is ready to date. Brittany loves planning, fellas. So you're gonna have to make sure you plan for Brittany. I'll be honest, almost every woman finds you planning something attractive. Side note, so fellas, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to talk to this woman for about 2 or 3 days. You talk to this woman for about 2 or 3 days. You make sure that you acquire everything that's needed to know about what this person likes to do, eat, and be at, okay? Once you find out the type of food, because women love to eat. So find all this out. Fellas, if you're dating multiple people, utilize all that the iPhone has to offer. Did you know that iPhone has slots for birthdays? It has slots for notes. It has slots for addresses. It has slots to add another field. Crazy. Utilize your contacts in the event that, fellas, you are in Candace mode and you got a bunch of people on the line. Use your notes, communicate effectively, and make sure that you prioritize these things because she is going to be waiting on you. So similar to a woman and you holding the door for her. I've been out on dates with plenty of women that will literally look at a door as if they've never seen it before. Why? Because they're waiting on you to open it. So that alone should just show you that women are usually waiting for a man to do something. It just is what it is. So make sure that you utilize these things. Now, you have to schedule these dates for Brittany because she's open. She's going to tell you she's open. I'm free from Monday through Friday. Let me know. And you better let her know. Brittany is slightly more consistent than Candace because she has purposely opened up her life for dating. It's wide open. She's ready to go. Her life is in order. She's not necessarily jumping back and forth from this club to that club. She's not dibbling dabbling in that business and I'm doing makeup and selling hair and then I'm selling hair and doing makeup. That's usually what they be doing. She's down to talk. She's down to text. Porter. She's down to talk. She's down to text. But she'd rather you plan a date because Brittany is hungry and Brittany is going to want to eat, okay? Now, slight side note. We have an exclusive dating app profile that pertains to intentions. Now, this is intentions to the extreme, but I'm going to highlight this, dress it up, and put a bow on it. Ready? Here we go. Meet Keisha. Keisha's 34. She's a business owner. Keisha went to Texas Southern University and Johnson C. Smith University. She lives in Smyrna. Keisha's an educator. She's a counselor. She's a PhD student. She's an entrepreneur. Keisha doesn't have any kids. Keisha is Connecticut born, Connecticut raised. Keisha is not trying to go to your place. Keisha is not trying to exchange numbers if there's no substance. Keisha is single, but not desperate. Keisha is dating with a purpose. Keisha wants a husband and kids. If that's not the goal, swipe left. If your schedule doesn't, oh, y'all thought it was over. No. If your schedule doesn't allow for dating, swipe left. Oh, you thought it was over? Oh, there's more. Keisha don't want you in no skinny jeans. I'm out. Sagging jeans. Facial tattoos. Hoop earrings. Gold teeth. Middle fingers and pics. Netflix and chill. I ain't gonna lie, Netflix and chill is pretty damn dope, dog. I don't get it. Netflix and chill or wives or girlfriends. You can't have that either. So, who wants to date Keisha? Anybody? I don't want to date Keisha either. She lost me at hello. I ain't gonna hold you. But this is a real dating profile. That is stringent intentions. You hear me? I mean strict, to the point. I ain't gonna lie. She made her dating pool small as hell. I don't know about y'all, but that's a small dating pool. That's insane. Anyway, well, like I said, that was an extreme side note. Now, Stacy. Stacy is 33. Now, this is the best one of all here. Stacy is dating for the purpose of marriage. Oh, yes. She wants the wedding bells, the just married Rolls Royce. She wants it all. White picket fence, the German Shepherd, and she wants kids more than likely. She's 33. She's ready to go. Clock is ticking. Fellas, do not play with this one if you are not ready, okay? This one will chew you up and spit you out, okay? You gotta understand, Stacy has been Tabitha, Stacy has been Candace, and Stacy has been Brittany. She's done. She's gone through the gauntlet. Now she is dating with the purpose of marriage. Fellas, do not play with this person if you're not ready. She is very quick on the trigger. She is quick on her feet. She is extremely direct in her intentions and what she came here to do. Ladies, you should strive to be Stacy. Now, listen, whoever you are right now, whether you're Brittany, Candace, or Tabitha, it's cool. Everyone has a specific level in their life that they are in, which determines where they are ready for a relationship. And that's cool. That's cool. Some of us are late bloomers. Some of us are quick learners and they try to get out the game real quick. But it's all good. Like I said, Stacy has been through all the levels and is now ready for the end game. This woman is very, remember Brittany? Remember Brittany who opened up these times? And now they're open, but they're specific to a person now. Before, Brittany, our good friend Brittany, she just opened it up for all suitors. Now, Stacy, it's open, but it's only open for a specific person. Oh yes, this woman is very selective with her time, dates, and fellas, more importantly, her body. She is extremely, come close, extremely selective with her body. So like I said, if you're not ready for this one, back to the streets you go. I'm just saying. She will be expecting a husband within 1 to 2 years of y'all dating, And she's going to want kids shortly after that. Because remember, Stacy's 33. She has no kids. Stacy don't got time to wait for you. No. She doesn't have time to wait for you. Stacy wants... Look, Stacy's dating pool is small because she's going to have to find a man who wants all of these things. And remember, women don't look for men in the first place. This person is going to have to find her somehow. Yeah. I don't think you women realize that. You know all of your credentials and all of your, deal breakers and this, that, and the third, your love languages and stuff. You're not the one going out there to find this person who fits all of your needs. You do the administrative work, meaning that you sort through the people who came to you. I don't know why every time I get into this debate with women that they feel like they're in control of something. You're not. Just think of yourself as the administrator, as doing clerical work. If no business is coming in, you have no papers to file. You have nothing to push through the front. Nothing. So, like I said, we are the ones searching for you. So please do your very best at not making your goddamn list so ridiculous. Do not make it as ridiculous as our good friend Keisha. Okay, Keisha, if this is true, she could be, I will say this, it is an app. She could very well be trolling. I don't know. It's hilarious. I will say that. And makes for great content. I do appreciate you, Keisha. Well, I didn't show her. That's exactly why I didn't show her face. But don't be so ridiculous, okay? As you go through these things, these different people, these different personalities, sometimes you've gone through all four. You've gone through all four, and at some point, fellas, these women start regressing. So it's like they'll try all of them, and then soon they'll start going back to where Stacy will then turn back into Brittany. Brittany may jump back into Stacy. Stacy may go all the way back up to Tabitha fucking round. Because a lot of you ladies don't stick in it. You're very guarded. You're scared to get hurt. Like I tell everybody this all the time. The term is falling in love. Do you know the most important word in that phrase? Falling. When you fall, you didn't mean to fall. You tripped and you fell. And either you're going to get up and dust yourself off and keep walking, or you're going to stay down there, you're going to go to something different, and this, that, and the third. And then it comes to the point to where you don't open yourself up to anybody, and you, my friend, will be a lifelong Candace. You're going to be a lifelong Candace. And if Candace makes you happy, then be Candace. Candace has fun. Candace got money. Candace is enjoying her life. Like I always say, everyone has an itch to scratch. So don't you think for 1 second Candace ain't scratching that itch. Candace scratching that itch, y'all. Don't you get it twisted. Yeah, so like I said, she's going to expect, going back to Stacy, she's going to expect a kid within 2 years of being married. Okay? You're going to have to make her top priority, guys. You're going to have to make this young lady a top priority. She's going to know when she's not the top. I'm going to be honest. Stacy can be a little irritating, fellas. Because, and I'll talk about y'all stages on another video. That is going to be hilarious. That's going to be hilarious. I'll just stay on the women's stages for right now. You're going to have to reciprocate the energy that she's giving, because if you're not, she's going to know that you're still dating multiple women, and more than likely she's going to fall back. Now, Candace don't care that you're talking to multiple women. She won't even ask. Okay? But Stacy ain't fucking with it. You hear me? Stacy ain't fucking with that. No. She is numero uno. She will be second and third place to none. She is not doing it. So, which one are y'all? Which one are you? Are you Tabitha? Are you Candace? Are you Brittany or Stacy? Which level are you at right now? Have y'all ever, looked in the mirror and actually evaluated yourself? At some point in dating, right? Even with me, I've had to look in the mirror and find out what level of dating am I on. And even when I converse with women who I'm dating, not only will I ask them what's their intentions, another good thing to ask people is, what are you currently ready for? Because remember, your intent is mental. So people may think they're ready for something just because that's what they desire. But you may not be ready. Like, let's say I think I'm ready to be a multimillionaire, but currently I haven't positioned myself to be that, and I can't even manage the money that I have. That's not me exactly, but I'm just saying as an example. So how you expect to be a millionaire? You can't handle the little money you got now. So that's what I'm saying about, that's a good question as well. I didn't necessarily add it into the chat per se, but a good question to ask is, what are you currently ready for? And I think you will get more positive results from those two questions. What are your intentions? Make sure you ask that from the onset. Listen, ladies, don't think that you're gonna scare a man off with your intentions. Story time. So I was dating this one girl, right? I met her on Instagram, I believe. I think I had a Tinder profile, and it may have had my Instagram name in it. So she jumped in the DMs, and I believe we talked through there, and then we met up. So this young lady, we met up. We went on a date. Date was cool. She wasn't much of a talker, but she was okay. She had a real nice body, nice smile. She was really cooperative and easygoing, right? Really easygoing. So I told her my intention. She said, okay, she's cool with that. I told her, look, I'm not really ready for nothing serious right now, but I do enjoy the company of a woman from time to time, and I would love to take you out on a litany of dates. She was cool with it. So we went on a date. I believe we hung out maybe twice. So in about 2 weeks or so, while I was talking, she turns to me and she says, so what are we? I said, excuse me? Because I'm getting old. I couldn't hear. I was like, no. You didn't say what I thought you said. But oh yes, she said what I thought she said. She said, what are we? I said, well, I'm hungry. Are you? Because there's no way that you're asking me, what are we, when I clearly said and told you directly, and I looked you in your face, what I was ready for. So fellas, beware of that. I didn't name that person because that person is delusional. I don't know what to name her. Name her delusional. Name her that. Fellas, and my fellas can attest for this, this happens more than y'all women know. That we will tell you our intention, and for some odd reason, y'all don't, it goes in one ear and out the other. Shit may not even go in your ear. It may just go, meow. It may just pass your whole head. I'm like, I looked at, at this girl like, what? What are we? And didn't you hear me last week? I'm lost at that. I'm very lost. Side note. I spoke to another young lady earlier. This may be a strange ass turn right here, but it sort of ties in. Talked to a young lady earlier. She had posted something about transgender males. I believe that, or is it transgender women? What is it when you was born a man and now I can't keep up. It's too many letters for me, man. DM me and let me know. Anywho, transgenders, to where I guess they are being victims of hate crimes, right? So she had posted somebody who had got murdered for meeting somebody on a dating app, and that person killed him. Now, I haven't looked into the case, but I did comment on my experiences on the dating app to where transgender women, boom, transgender women getting attacked. So I haven't looked at the actual case. I did tell her that I will look, but I did want to have a conversation with her just about my experience on the dating app. Because y'all know me, I'll talk to anybody. I just like talking. What you want me to do? So I tell her, in my experience on the dating app, there are a lot of transgenders on the dating app because those transgenders are looking for men, but there's obviously they identify as women. So when I search, I will see them, right? Some of them do say who they are in their profile. Some of them, at least I don't have any transgender friends, so some of them, from what she was telling me, just assume that you should know as a man. You should know by the way this person looks or something that they're a man or they were a man. I don't know. I believe some of them use like a unicorn emoji. The unicorn emoji is like I'm assuming a symbol for a transgender. So fellas, if you're on a dating app and you did not know that, now you know. Stay thirsty, my friends. But I was telling her on how there's some men that, some transgender women who are on there, the ones that don't say anything. So I told her, I want you to ask 10 men, heterosexual men, that if you met what you thought was a woman online and you all met up, you went home, y'all are kissing and touching inappropriately. Let's say one thing leads to another. She ends up going down on you first. Because that's what I always envision of getting caught up, is that this person is going to go down on me first. And I'm just thinking it's all good. So ask 10 people, what would you do when it's now your turn and you are about to go down on her, or you're about to perform other sexual acts, and you realize that this motherfucker got the same thing you got? Every man is going to tell you this person gotta die. Obviously, everybody's not going to do it because you're probably going to go to jail, but that at least is in everyone's mindset from the onset. A man can't handle that. So what I was telling is that, look, murder is wrong. I understand that. But there's plenty things that this person could have done to keep themselves out of that situation. They have to understand this is not normal as far as the Western society is concerned, respectfully. So you're going to have to let that be known. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain things that you let be known, like if you have kids, I don't know if you've been convicted for a felony and served time in prison, things like that. Like these things need to know. You know what I'm saying? So that goes back to the intentions, because she was saying she had a friend who, may have been with married men and things of that nature, who are on the down low. and they know that he's a transgender, but then they'll wild out. So my thing is, like I said again, you have to say your intentions from the start, and you have to hold yourself accountable, because being in that position that you're in, this is a dangerous game. This is a choice that you chose. You chose it, so you don't want to deal with married men or people on the down low and things like that, because that can lead to issues. So that, like I said, that was a strange side note, but it's sort of tied in with what we had going on today when it comes to intentions. You have to intentionally date, y'all. You have to intentionally date. Whether you're Tabitha, Candace, Brittany, or Stacy, you have to at the least tell us who you are. Introduce yourself as Stacy. Introduce yourself as Brittany. Introduce yourself as Candace. Introduce yourself as Tabitha. Do one or the other. I don't know. You can't just go into dating and just... Here's something. If you go into dating blind, right? So you're just like, you know what? Whatever happens, I hear a lot of women say, whatever happens, happens. I'm not really giving it too much thought, not looking for much of anything. Do you know what we're gonna do? Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do what the fuck we wanna do at that point. Crazy, right? If you don't know what you wanna do, we gonna do whatever we wanna do at that point. You gave me nothing, so I'm gonna do whatever I wanted to do when I seen you across the room. If you don't know what you want to do, so let me show you. Let me show you what we gonna do at that point, because you have no idea. Now what? Now you cussing us out. I ain't like that, or no, we not doing that. Whoa, baby. You didn't tell me much of nothing, sweetheart. How am I supposed to know? You not Stacy, you not Brittany, you not Candace, you not Tabitha. I don't know who you ain't even Keisha. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're at on these levels. So, ladies, you have to be in charge of the intentions department. We're gonna come to you, but you're gonna have to tell us the intentions. All right? Anywho, so we are back on Wednesdays at 9. I will be going out of town to Detroit this weekend, tomorrow. I've never been to Detroit. I've actually never. Besides, is Ohio the Midwest? I think so. I don't know. But I've never really been to. Well, as an adult, either way, I've never really been to the Midwest before. Detroit will be the first time I've been to the Midwest. If y'all have any suggestions about Detroit as far as restaurants, lounges, just things that I need to see. I know Canada's pretty close. But if there's anything that I need to see, do, check out, you let me know. I'm gonna try to do some pre-recorded content. I have a lot of things that I have to say, but I know that I'm getting a lot of messages about the pre-recorded content that's edited and it's got a little bit of comedy in it and things like that. So I'm gonna get back into that to where you get the you get the boom mic action. It's pretty cool. Anywho, but yeah, so we're gonna be doing some more pre-recorded content soon. I'm also gonna step outside the lane a little bit, but like I said, I talk about multifaceted things. I talk about a lot of different things, and I know I can only keep my show, or excuse me, I want to keep my show to a specific niche, not necessarily in a box, but technically it is in a box. I want to keep it to a specific niche, but I think some things should be said, because I feel like if I'm giving back to the dating community, then I can give back to the community as a whole. You know what I mean? And with giving back to the community, I mean information. Information is very key. As y'all can see, the way that this world is going, with the wrong information, you can make very, very bad decisions. You can make bad decisions. You can support something that is not what you thought it was. You can lead yourself in trouble. You can lead yourself in jail. Or you can look like a complete idiot. Either or, the wrong information causes all of that. So what I would like to do is create some content to give back to my supporters, because they may not know all the people that I follow, all the information that I read about certain things in the world, all right, and in the country. So we're gonna get into that, start preparing videos pertaining to men, black men in particular in America, and how you should act, conduct yourself, the things you should be doing, the things you should not be doing. Because you gotta think about it. Where do you think the whole all the men are gay or in jail comes from? Okay, especially the in jail part. Or they'll say all the men are either dead or in jail. I remember that. You know what I mean? If you're dead or in jail, then who are these women gonna date? You ever thought of that? If you're dead or in jail, who's gonna raise your kids? So if you're dead or in jail, who's gonna raise that little girl in order to date a man? How is she gonna know how to date a man? Listen, I can't do it all. I ain't her daddy. I'm not that baby's pappy. You hear me? How is she gonna know how to treat a man? There's a lot of single mothers out there to where they're working and taking care of the child so much that they don't even have time for dating. Sometimes they're lifelong Tabithas. Single mothers can be lifelong Tabithas after that. Okay? So, if you're dead or in jail, there's no, the single mother, that child doesn't have any representation of how to even treat a man, because her mom has been single all this time and doing things for herself. And listen, that's no shot to the single mother. This is respectfully. I'm trying to help. Relax. So that's one of the reasons I still feel like it all kind of intertwines, and that's why I wanted to have that little outro just to kind of tie everything in together. Because once I do it, I don't want y'all to be like, damn, I thought you were talking about dating. You talking about all type of men getting shot. Listen, it all ties in together. It's all given back to the culture. That will most likely be pre-recorded content, because I'll most likely be watching videos and just showing y'all different things and different sites that you can look at to get educated on certain things. Because what I've noticed in our community is and especially in the Instagram, Facebook, social media era in Silicon Valley, to where you see something 2 seconds and you automatically go on your Twitter, on your Facebook, and comment on it as if you've done full research on what you've just seen. Full research. I remember I had a story time. I remember I told y'all when I had took that little break and came back that I had a little incident with a young lady who was on the show before, to where she said that, oh, I had no idea that it was a live show. That young lady did not do her research. Didn't do her research. Somebody sent her something, she just jumped into it head first, not knowing what was going on. And that's what I don't want my people. Y'all ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna have y'all do that. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all are gonna be well-educated individuals when it comes to things that are going on around you. Stop listening to the Breakfast Club, Hot 97, Ebro in the morning for national news stories. Look at that stuff for what you've looked at it before. Entertainment. Do not let outlets like that fuel you in your brain. That's not an information tank when it comes to these things. Do your research. Stay safe. You've been watching the Chris Hall Show. Make sure you follow me at Chris Hall ATL on Instagram. Once you get to Chris Hall ATL on Instagram, make sure you hit the link in the bio. That's going to take you to the YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. Once you get there, don't shortchange your boy. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop content on my page. Okay? We'll see y'all on the next one. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.